And it's that time of year again, folks. The kiddies are going back to school, which means it's time to reboot the Free-for-All Fridays once again. As always, I'm your host, Alex B, here at M&H Racing. And today we got 2 heats, each with 4 marbles that are going to be battling it out for the Free-for-All Fridays 2019 finale. These marbles have had several different names in their careers, but today we're going back to the originals as a throwback. Today we got 2 heats, each with 4 marbles, and the winner of each heat will be moving on to the free-for-all finale. Stay tuned, next week we're going to be seeing our other 2 heats competing. But anyway, back to today. Heat 1 is now underway in race number 1. Looks like Circus getting the lead down the first few mazes. Going down that ramp. All marbles now battling it out at the extremely rare Pinball Racer system. It's nearly impossible to get one on eBay now. Tiger Shark now taking the lead, followed by Circus and Glower Green. Caribbean Sea still stuck up on funnel number 1. Glower Green now keeping a lead. Is he going to get it? Yes, he will. Into the 3rd funnel before the Pinball Dish, unique to the Pinball Racer series. And it looks like Circus now is battling out Glower Green for that spot. And yes, Circus is going to take it into the Pinball Dish. But things can really get unpredictable. And Glower Green keeps it down that maze. And he's going to be taking first place with 4 points. Oh yes, and I almost forgot. First place will be getting 4 points. Second place will be getting 3 points. If you get stuck up on the track, you lose a point. And it looks like that's what's going to happen to Circus and Caribbean Sea. Wow, going from 1st to 4th. Not too good for Circus so far. And there we go. Race number 2. Tiger Shark now getting the lead into the first few mazes. And all of them are trying to get an opening there, but unable to. And all of them now battling it out in funnel number 1. Glower Green and Caribbean Sea having a neck-and-neck battle. And it looks like, yes, Caribbean Sea is going to take the lead, followed by Circus. You can tell Circus, he's certainly not giving up, even though he's got a bad start so far. It's tie, and it's going to be Circus getting the lead, followed by Caribbean Sea, Tiger Shark, and Glower Green. Still neck and neck among the 4 competitors, but Caribbean Sea still going to take it into the Pinball Dish. Balancing his way, Tiger Shark joining him. I don't know if he'll still be able to keep it. And Caribbean Sea passes by Tiger Shark in the maze and steals first away. What an upset there by Tiger Shark. Getting into the Pinball Dish first, but being beaten out by Caribbean Sea at the last second. Well, there's one more race for Tiger Shark to get his revenge. Let's see if he's going to do it. Looking good so far. Tiger Shark getting a lead into the few mazes. All of them down that ramp and battling it out in funnel number 1. There they go, round and around. Circus once again looks to be having the edge here, and yes, he will in the funnel number 2. Let's see if he'll finally be able to get his break this race. All 4 marbles now in funnel number 2. Circus looks still to have a good lead, and he'll take it once again into funnel number 3. Wow, all the other marbles seem to have hesitated there. That gives him a really good edge among the other marbles. And he's skimming the edge now. He's going to make it first to the Pinball Dish. But will he be able to get in first? Caribbean Sea now battling out Circus. Both of them getting stuck. And no, Glower Green takes the lead. Circus on his tail. But Glower Green steals the lead away from Circus. And Circus once again finishes 2nd. Tiger Shark coming down 3rd. And Caribbean Sea stuck in the Pinball Dish. And here with our final results now, Glower Green is going to be moving on to the next round, finishing with a total of 10 points. And with the first heat gone, the second heat is now ready to take the stage. Once again, they'll be battling out in 3 races, and the one with the most points will be able to join Glower Green. And there they are up on the track. The countdown is on, and the gate is released. Both of them going down the splitter with the first few mazes. And it looks like Rocky Mountain's getting the lead so far. Followed closely by Milky Way. All going down the ramp, down that first turn, and into funnel number 1. And it looks like now Lava's getting the inside corner. But Coral Crusher's looking to take it. And no, it's going to be Milky Way, followed by Coral Crusher. Lava coming down 3rd, and Rocky Mountain now coming down to last. He's going to need some catching up to do. Lava keeping his lead down to funnel number 3, followed by the Coral Crusher. And Rocky Mountain's able to pass by Milky Way. Lava trying to skim the edge, and yes, he will into the pinball dish. And what's this? He gets stuck. This is not good for him. Coral Crusher taking the lead away from Lava. Taking a sweet time down the maze, and he finishes first. Meanwhile, Rocky Mountain jumps to second. Milky Way coming down third, and it looks like Lava gets stuck. Going from first to fourth and losing 1 point. Things aren't looking good for Lava, folks. Now race 2. Going down the mazes. Coral Crusher getting the lead this time. Rocky Mountain once again keeping a good second place. And there they go into funnel number 1. All the marbles going round and around. Coral Crusher versus Lava. And it's going to be Rocky Mountain who interferes with both of them. But Lava makes a great hit there in funnel number 2. And that looks like it puts him in a neck-and-neck situation. And Lava's going to take it into funnel number 3, the last funnel before the unpredictable pinball dish. Rocky Mountain still keeping a good second. Coral Crusher and Milky Way still stuck up in the funnel. And now it's just Milky Way. Lava once again getting stuck. His luck could not have been worse today. And now it's going to be Rocky Mountain versus Lava on the pinball dish. Both struggling, both getting stuck. Being freed by Coral Crusher, but let's see. Coral Crusher taking the lead, followed closely by Rocky Mountain. And Lava's going to be taking third. Milky Way, the first marble not to get stuck in a round, finishes with 1 point. It's a shame a lot of marbles got stuck today because that -1 penalty really puts a dent on your score. And our final race of this heat. Coral Crusher once again leading the pack down the mazes. All of them going down that ramp into the pinball racer into funnel number 1. Round and around, neck and neck. Oh, it looks like it's going to be Rocky Mountain against Coral Crusher. And what do you know? Lava once again taking the lead. But let's see, will he actually be able to hold on to it this time? Milky Way looks like he's going to be getting it now. Oh no, it's Rocky Mountain. Yes! Rocky Mountain sure is a master at cutting away his opponents. But Milky Way puts a hard hit on him there. And now it's going to be him versus Rocky Mountain neck and neck. Rocky Mountain once again getting the lead into that pinball dish. And it's going to be Rocky Mountain versus Lava. And Lava getting the shortcut into that maze and finally places first after all those tries. Rocky Mountain placing second once again. And Milky Way looks like he's going to finish third. And unfortunately for Coral Crusher, he loses 1 point. And with that round complete, it looks like we have a champion. Rocky Mountain placing second in all 3 races gives him a total of 9 points. That just goes to show consistency is key. Welcome back to the second half of Free For All Fridays here on M&H Racing. As always, I'm your host, Alex B, and I am proud to be doing the play-by-play for today's matchups. Previously on Free For All Fridays, we had Glower Green and Rocky Mountain taking home the first 2 finale spots. Now we have 2 more heats racing today to see who will take those last 2 spots. And here we go, our third heat. We got some classics such as Lyman Dasher and Space Black. Just like last week, we'll have all 4 marbles race in 3 races to compete for the most points. And then with the most points, we'll be moving on to the next round. And there they go, our first 4 marbles off on the track. There they all go down the first few mazes. Lemon Yellow having a great lead. Into the ramp and into the extremely rare pinball racer. There they all go into fall number 1. Lemon Yellow and Snowball battling neck and neck for that first spot. And it's Space Black that's able to take the lead into the second dish. All 3 closely making their way down to the second funnel. Now we have Space Black and Snowball battling it out. Lemon Yellow trying to interfere but doesn't get that much action. Lemon Yellow making a great hit there on Snowball. And he's still trying to get the lead here against Space Black and Snowball. And just barely missing it against Snowball. Now they're both going to battle out in the pinball dish. And Snowball's going to get first place, getting the first 4 points. And the pinball dish doesn't seem to be cooperating, as we have not one but 2 marbles stuck up there. And they're going to be having a 1-point deduction for round 1. And now round 2 is underway. All marbles going down the first few mazes. Lyman Dasher slightly far behind. There they all go down the first few ramps. Looked like their Space Black was having trouble there. And Lyman Dasher is able to catch up. All of them battling neck and neck. Lyman Dasher now just getting the lead after coming from last place at the beginning. And now we have all the remaining 3 marbles duking it out in funnel number 2. Lemon Yellow once again trying to interfere, but it works this time into funnel number 3. Lyman Dasher failing to get the hit. And Snowball followed by Space Black. And Lemon Yellow now down into the pinball dish. And Snowball making a hit there, but he's able to help Lemon Yellow get first place. That doesn't seem to be the intention when marbles hit each other. And Space Black's going to take second. Lyman Dasher taking third. Let's see if Snowball will be able to clear the course. And yes, he does, avoiding the -1 penalty and earning 1 point, which is certainly better than losing one. And our final race now underway. Going down the first few mazes. Lemon Yellow once again keeping the lead. Down into the ramp. And down that pinball racer. There they all go round and around. And Lemon Yellow once again is able to keep the lead. Followed by Space Black. And Space Black and Lemon Yellow now battling neck and neck. Lemon Yellow's still able to keep his cool and holds on to the edge. Space Black now just skimming the edge. And Lemon Yellow's looking to have a good lead. But will he keep it down to that pinball dish? There he goes, and yes, he will. The pinball dish is known to be very unpredictable, but Lemon Yellow is able to keep his lead. Space Black's able to beat out Snowball. And Snowball's going to be coming down third. Lyman Dasher's going to be fourth. But the question is, will he get a point or lose one? And it looks like he's going to be gaining a point, finishing with a time of 1 minute and 13. And now it's time to look at the standings. And what's this? We have Lemon Yellow and Snowball tied for first place. So it looks like we're going to have to settle this with a tiebreaker matchup. Snowball versus Lemon Yellow going down that track. The winner will be moving on to the finals. No second chances. Lemon Yellow getting the lead down into those ramps and into the pinball dish. Neck and neck, round and around they go. It looks like Lemon Yellow has the slight edge. But what's this? Snowball making that quick move and is able to take the lead. But it's short-lived as Lemon Yellow takes back the lead for now. And it looks like he's gonna get it. Just skimming the edge now, and yes, Lemon Yellow getting the lead into funnel number 3. The last funnel before the infamous pinball dish. Snowball trying to make a move there. Seems like though he just can't find the opening. And Lemon Yellow getting the lead to the pinball dish. Bouncing around. Snowball catching up, but Lemon Yellow wastes no time and takes home the win. And as a result, Lemon Yellow will be our third marble moving on to the finals. And in our last group, we have a bunch of Cat's Eye marbles who are hungry for that final spot. 4 marbles, but only one's gonna make it. And there they go, down that splitter, down the first set of mazes. Ocean Surfer having a good lead into that last ramp and into funnel number 1. And there they all go, round and around. So close, even I don't know who's going to make it, but it's Ocean Surfer keeping the lead not only on the mazes, but also in the funnels. And Cornfield Chaos is the last one up there. But he too makes it down into funnel number 2. Ocean Surfer keeping his throne into the second dish. Cornfield Chaos trying to get an edge, but he still ends up in last. Ocean Surfer keeping his lead to the pinball dish. Will he be able to hold on to it till the end? He's struggling. And no, it looks like Tallgrass Prairies is going to take it. And Ocean Surfer's stuck with Flamethrower. But it looks like he'll be getting second. Cornfield Chaos getting third. And unfortunately for Flamethrower, he's going to be getting last place. I noticed compared to last week, there aren't as many penalties given out. I bet these competitors watched last week's episode and learned their lesson. And now race 2 underway, this time Cornfield Chaos getting the lead, with Tallgrass Prairies right on his tail. And Ocean Surfer starting last this time around. Makes a great hit there on the leader, Cornfield Chaos. Battling neck and neck, but is unable to steal the lead. But second, certainly not as bad. And we have two one-on-ones. Tallgrass Prairies winning it further up with Flamethrower right on his tail. And now Ocean Surfer once again keeping the lead into that third funnel. And Tallgrass Prairies stealing it from Cornfield Chaos. Flamethrower still struggling up there. And Ocean Surfer, what's this? He gets stuck on the pinball dish. The chances of him getting first have really gone down now. And Tallgrass Prairies and Chaos also get stuck in the dish. And Flamethrower's going to have to free them all. And we got a mess here in the final maze. Tallgrass Prairies beating Ocean Surfer there at the last second. And Flamethrower once again getting last with that 1-point penalty. Wow, Flamethrower really has had some bad luck today. Definitely not as good as his result in the M&H and Toy Racing Summer Games. Cornfield Chaos once again keeping the lead down into that ramp and into funnel number 1. There they go, around and around. Is it just me, or is Cornfield Chaos and Ocean Surfer have some kind of rivalry? Because it looks like they're always fighting against each other. This could be Flamethrower's big break, but I don't want to jinx anything. Ooh, Ocean Surfer looking to mess up his lead, but Flamethrower fights back into funnel number 2. Tallgrass Prairies coming down 3rd, and Cornfield Chaos coming down 4th. Flamethrower still performing well despite the pressure into that pinball dish. But Ocean Surfer takes the lead and will be placing first. Although it's not first, this looks like Flamethrower's big break as he'll be taking home second. But I don't think it'll be enough to win this heat. Cornfield Chaos coming down 3rd and Tallgrass Prairies finishing in last. And now let's look at the standings to see who moves on. And it looks like it's going to be Ocean Surfer finishing with a grand total of 9 points. The best score so far today. And with all 4 spots taken, our finals are now set. The last remaining marbles take each other on in one final race, and the winner takes it all. And it looks like we're ready to go. All the marbles on the starting grid, and we're off. There they go down the first few mazes. Lower green having a slight edge in the mazes. Down that ramp, Ocean Surfer struggling to keep up with the crowd, but they all make it into funnel number 1. And it looks like now Ocean Surfer is getting the lead after dropping from last place at the beginning. The remaining 3 still battling it out up there. And Rocky Mountain takes it, followed by Glower Green and Lemon Yellow. None of them are able to get a hit there on Ocean Surfer. But what's this? Rocky Mountain's able to take it just before Ocean Surfer skims the edge. And now Ocean Surfer drops to 3rd. Rocky Mountain now getting the lead just behind Glower Green. And Rocky Mountain takes it into that pinball dish. Bouncing there against Glower Green. And Glower Green takes it, going down that last maze and finishing off first. The other 3 marbles having a hard time there. Ocean Surfer coming down 2nd. Wait, Lemon Yellow beats him at the last second, stealing 2nd place away from him. And let's see, will Rocky Mountain be able to complete the course? And yes, he will. Just when it looked like Ocean Surfer had everything, Glower Green lost all hope and took it all the way till the end. Congratulations to him for winning this episode of Free For All Fridays, Lemon Yellow for placing third, and Ocean Surfer for staying in the top 3. If you want more M&H Racing, follow our social media down below, and please be a part of our notification squad by subscribing and hitting the bell icon. I'm Alex B, signing off.